Exploring the vast and perilous frontiers is a dangerous business. With no small amount of inhospitable planets and moons, Blacktron needed something inexpensive, lightweight that could traverse uneven terrain that otherwise would be prohibited to wheeled vehicles. Like everything else designed by Blacktron Industries, everything had to be multi-purpose. Not only did we have to contend with the hazardous environments, but also needed something quick, nimble, and that could pretty much go anywhere and if necessary defend itself from galactic imperialists from a certain spacefaring tyrannical corporation. You know who you are. Thus, the Blacktron Type 6876 Alienator Walker was developed. The Alienator, also known as the Blacktron Strider by people who drive on the wrong side of the road, is very iconic for the Blacktron line despite its simplicity. In many ways, this scout class, chickenwalker, derived part of its design lineage from its close cousin, the classical Type 6882 walking astrograppler. However, given the limitations of that design and also component shortages following the great classic space schism, it was time for the newly declared independent Blacktron frontiersmen to create an original design. Unlike the astrograppler, the Alienator had a unique stepped-down design with 4 struts but still combined to create 2 legs, making a bipedal design. The Alienator has a lower profile and faster engine, allowing it to not stand tall and get blasted to pieces, but also to not stand around and find out. Being short and quick is actually advantageous in combat, I assure you. However, if you plan to use this in a combat role, Pavel recommends you limit this to a scouting or reconnaissance only. Pretty much anything and everything on the battlefield will kill you, not just anti-armor systems, but also small arms as well. The pilot doesn't have much protection, really. The best application for the Alienator would be deploying it from a larger craft in advance of more dedicated ground vehicles. Because of the versatility of the Alienator, it can be easily modified for uses to support your outposts and colonies. Now, let's get into construction. Coming in at the quaint 86 pieces, most of which happens to be quite common, makes the Alienator one of the easiest sets to scratch build. The hardest piece would be the increasingly rare to find 2466 panel 3x2x6 in transparent yellow. This is because of the popularity with the panel for MOCs, especially classic space AFOLs. AFOL. Seriously, LEGO needs to resume production of the piece because it's just awesome and found in all the best sets from the 1980s. LEGO, what are you waiting for? Just do it. Just do it! Duh. Like the rest of the Blacktron line, the first generation and the best generation were all designed to be modular. This interlocking system utilized the 3701 Technic brick 1x4 with 3-pin holes or similar type connecting to a 4730 brick specialty 2x2 wood pin and modified no axle hole. This same connection system is what allows master builders of the Blacktron Space Force to design specialized variants of the Alienator Walker to suit their unique mission sets. We have seen everything from utility vehicles or rocket launchers, and apparently someone decided to use it for galactic honeybee harvesting. You know who you are. But whatever, the Alienator Walker always seemed to fill the task, whatever was required, quite well. The Alienator features one Blacktron minifigure with classic smile face, a modular cockpit that can detach from the main chassis, and an opening cargo compartment with 4735 space robot arm, bar with clip and stud receptacle 1x3 with yellow, and 3959 minifig accessory space tool guns phaser castle torch in yellow as well. As these two pieces are less common than yellow, if you're going to scratch build, this and the aforementioned transparent yellow will be likely Bricklink purchases. The Alienator features two side-by-side laser cannons built with two 4595 brick specialty 1x2 2/3 bricks with studs on sides in black, and one each 4740 dish 2x2 round inverted in transparent red. These were very common pieces. Let's talk about mechanics and movable features. So we unironically have a canopy to protect the pilot from the perils of 30 miles per hour travel. It is not wide enough to protect from rain or otherwise weather conditions, but it kinda keeps the sun off you if you're riding with your sleeves up. There is also a pair of locking mechanisms on the side for some reason. Don't know, but it's there. As mentioned before, there is no pilot protection, so don't get shot or eaten by giant space bugs. The cockpit section attaches so you can interlock with the other Blacktron modules and vehicles. The rear section contains a cargo and engine space. It features a pair of jump jets, implying the Alienator can actually jump short distances. This is perhaps what really makes it special to negotiate serious terrain and obstacles. Onto the chassis. Even though this is classified as a walker, it's more of a shuffler. But we forgive this because it was meant to be a small set, and back in the 1980s we were limited with the types of bricks. And like the rest of the Blacktron line from the 1987 and 1988, there were several alternate models, including... Should you decide this is something to add to your collection, expect to pay anywhere from $30 to $50 USD. The better the condition, the more you should expect to pay. Mint in sealed box MISB, which this is definitely not, can run you approximately USD $300. If you want to know what Pavel recommends, find incomplete sets, hop on Bricklink, and complete your Alienator at bargain costs. This particular one was once upon a time USD $6.38.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
As I mentioned before, the Alienator is ridiculously easy to scratch build. For completionists and collectors, there is steel boxes and instructions out there somewhere in eBay and Amazon. Good luck. However, if you're into army building, none of that really matters and you can go online for the instructions. I will even pin my preferred site for instructions in the comments below. For more LEGO Blacktron content, please like and subscribe to my channel and affiliate channels as well. I am Commander Pavel, thank you for watching, and if you have this in storage somewhere, do yourself a favor and rebuild it for your display.